What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, I'm going to discuss with you the 9 best shoes for business casual. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe, tap that notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Alan Claridge, salute. Now, long gone are the days, in most instances, where guys have to show up for work completely suited and booted. But on the other hand, most places you can't do the other extreme and be too casual. Hence the term business casual. And the thing about business casual, it can be kind of vague. Extremes and regimented situations actually are easier. There's no guesswork. When it comes to business casual, there is some guesswork, I understand, and that's when I want to help you along with the right shoes for business casual. On today's video, I'm going to give you a wide range of choices you can choose from to make sure you're most likely to wear the right shoes for work. Now, first up on our list for the 9 best shoes for business casual is what I suggest as the no-brainer pick. One you can wear in almost any work situation. I highly recommend you wear a Brogue dress shoe. Now, what is a Brogue? A Brogue is a dress shoe with these perforations around them. These decorative perforations are the brogues, thus the term a Brogue shoe. Now, different styles of Brogue shoes will have more or less broguing. The more broguing, the less formal. Less broguing, more formal. One of my favorite types of shoes and most versatile that happens to be a Brogue, I absolutely love a wingtip. Yes, it has the wing shape. It's not as formal as the most formal shoes because any decoration on a shoe automatically makes it less dressy, making a Brogue an excellent choice for business casual. Now, next up is what I consider a great choice for a guy who's just moving into a more business casual environment and is trying to elevate but isn't quite ready for a typical dress shoe. A great choice for you, a Chukka Boot. Now, exactly what is a Chukka Boot? A Chukka Boot is an ankle-high boot, usually made of leather or suede with open lacing. This is your open lacing system when the eyelet is sewn on top of what's called the vamp, giving you this open look. Open lacing, as opposed to closed lacing, which we'll talk about later, is a more casual style of shoe. What I love about the Chukka Boot, it works for a wide range of guys, especially for a blue-collar guy who's trying to dress a little bit more business, or for the dressier guy who's trying to tone it down. It's masculine, it's rugged, but still business casual appropriate. Speaking of shoes with an open lacing system, that brings us to our next recommendation. A great shoe for business casual is the derby shoe. Now, what the derby shoe is simply a dress shoe with an open lacing system, making it less formal than a closed lace system dress shoe. Once again, like I showed you with the Chukka Boot, the open lacing system is when the eyelets are sewed on top of the vamp, giving you that open look on the top of the shoe. And one of the great benefits about the derby shoe, it's more comfortable because of the open lacing. It's not as restrictive as a closed lace shoe. And on top of that, I found that the derby is very versatile. It's gonna work in a wide range of business casual situations. And so if you want a versatile, comfortable business casual shoe, I highly recommend you take a look at a derby. Now, next up, we're gonna talk about the shoe you need to grab if your business casual setting is more of a formal setting. I highly recommend you take a look at the Oxford. Now, with the Oxford, we have what is called the closed lacing system as opposed to the open lacing. Closed lace system, the eyelets are sewn under the vamp, giving you a more clean, formal shoe. Those are the key characteristics of an Oxford. It's clean, it's formal, and it has a closed lace system. Oxford is a classic that you can wear from formal on down. So if you work in a business casual environment, but it leans towards more dressy, I highly recommend you take a look at an Oxford dress shoe. Next up on the list is one of my favorite types of shoes and one that I feel is highly underrated. A great choice for business casual, grab yourself a pair or two of dress boots. Now, for the uninitiated, dress boots are exactly what they sound like. They're boots in the form of a dress shoe. And that's what I love about dress boots. They're the best of both worlds. They give you that rugged, warm feel of a boot, but still they're dressy enough to get away with in business casual situations. And another great thing about dress boots, if you have a favorite style of dress shoe, there's usually a dress boot counterpart. For example, I'm a huge lover of a wingtip dress shoe, therefore you'll see me having wingtip dress boots. In my opinion, the dress boot is a way for you to have your cake and eat it too. The ruggedness and warmth of a boot and the dressiness of a dress shoe. We're not quite done with the boots yet. We have another excellent choice for business casual. This time, I highly recommend you take a look at the Chelsea boot. Now, for those who are unaware, a Chelsea boot is a close-fitting, ankle-high boot with elastic side panels. And in addition to those traits, it's sleek, it's elegant, it's unadorned, making it a little dressier than a lot of other boots. Remember, the less decoration you have on a shoe, the more formal it is. Of course, as you see with the Chelsea boot, smooth, sleek, with no adornment. I absolutely love a Chelsea boot for business casual. Now, bonus tip, in my opinion, a leather Chelsea boot is more appropriate for work than suede. Although suede is a classic, a lot of people see that as a more casual boot, and I can see where they're coming from. But whether you choose leather or suede, a great choice for a business casual setting, I highly recommend Chelsea boots. Now, next up on the list, we have an all-time classic and a year-round staple. Very easy to wear, never goes out of style. I definitely recommend you consider some loafers. Now, loafers, of course, come in a wide range of styles. And a defining characteristic, no laces, and it's a slip-on shoe. Now, here's the thing. No laces means more casual. No slip-on shoe is gonna be as dressy as a dress shoe with laces. So keep that in consideration if you work in a more formal environment. Loafers might not work. An all-time classic, works in most situations, and is comfortable. You definitely can't go wrong considering a loafer for business casual. Now, next up on the list is another personal favorite of mine, and probably a personal favorite of most stylish guys. An excellent business casual choice, I highly recommend you take a look at the monk strap shoe. Now, here's why I love monk straps for business casual. They combine the sleekness of a dress shoe, but the detailing of the buckle makes it stand out and gives a little bit of a casual feel. I find the monk strap to be super versatile. I'll wear it with anything from a suit down to a pair of jeans. Now, remember what I said earlier. Any shoe with some decoration on it automatically becomes less formal. So keep that in mind if you work in a very formal situation. But in any situation besides the most formal, I highly recommend the monk strap. Sleek, versatile, and stylish, can't go wrong for business casual. Now, I promised you 9 different shoes for business casual, and part of that 9, I want to tell you what's just as important as knowing what to wear. That's what not to wear. In business casual, I highly recommend you stay away from athletic shoes like sneakers, sandals, flip-flops, and I do recommend, unless you're in a more blue-collar setting, probably staying away from work boots. Now, although you may work in a business casual situation and you don't have to be suited and booted, it doesn't mean you can get away with being the most casual. Sneakers, flip-flops, and the like, that's taking it too far. But if you choose 1 or 2 of the choices we talked about in today's video, I think you'll be good to go in almost any business casual situation. Now, as always, I'd love to have your input. Let me know what your favorite choice is for a business casual shoe. Or if you think I left one off the list, let us know in the comment section.